Good morning, class. Myself, Umesh Rathore, lecturer in mechanical engineering from Vallabhpuri Polytechnic, Navsari. In today's lecture, we will learn about metal forming process part 2 of the subject manufacturing engineering 1, subject code 3331901 from mechanical engineering department. Let's start with our first metal forming process. It's an embossing process. So first question on every one mind is what is embossing? You all have seen a number plate in front of any vehicle. The numbers are raised or sunk. So this type of process to raise the number from its original surface known as embossing. In figure we have seen a thin plate which is placed between two dies. So what are the drawing or design on this die will be impressed on the thin metal sheet. So let's have talk about its theory. Embossing, it is a metal forming process for producing raised or sunken design. Either raise the letter or number from its original surface or sunken using matched male and female dies as we discussed. Theoretical with no change in metal thickness. So in this process metal thickness remain unchanged or by passing sheet or strip of a metal between rolls of the desired pattern. If we are looking for a mass production, it uses rolls. So this type of process is known as embossing process. Here the same figure shown in this slide. At the bottom there is a lower pattern in which between material with a yellow color is placed and an upper portion is upper die is placed and with the help of press or piston now pressure is applied. The next forming process is bending process. We all know about the bending. To bend any metal or plastic at a certain angle known as bending process. It can be applied with it both end fixed or at one end fixed, as be shown in figure. Let's have to theory about the bending. Bending is a metal forming process in which a force is applied to a piece of sheet metal, causing it to bend at an angle and form the desired shape. So whatever shape we require, whether it's circular, curvilinear or rectangular, we can achieve it. A bending operation causes deformation along one axis, whether it's X, Y or Z, but a sequence of several different operations can be performed to create complex part. So if we are combine these three axes X, Y and Z, we can also make a complex part. It produces different shapes like V shape, U shape, channels, etc. Here some phenomena of bending is given. The angle at which the bend occurs is known as bending angle, and where it's bigger, it's known as bevel angle. And the phenomena at where or the place at where the bending occur is known as setback position. So these are the few phenomena known as or related with bending process. Bending here we see a bending radius also play an important role bending. So its width radius or angle or at length, we have to bend it. The third process is spinning process. Most asked in GTO exams, spinning process. Here in figure we show different type of utensils used in our home appliances. Such type of utensils are produced with the help of spinning process. Spinning is a sheet metal forming process. Obviously, whatever the utensils we have seen in our house are of sheet metals. So spinning process is a sheet metal forming process in which a metal blank is pressed over a rotating chuck or form mantle with the help of pressing tool. In this type of process, a dull tool which have no sharpened edges is used to obtain axisymmetrical hollow shell. The sheet metal parts that have circular cross section can be made by this process. Here, a metal spinning process is given and it is placed between two center of a lathe machine of a circular machine. One uh, one end is connected to headstock and one end to the tailstock, on which a mandrel is placed, which is denoted by a blue color, and on which a metal with a gray color is placed. And with the help of tool, which is shown by a black color, can press the workpiece. And the shape, whatever I have seen in first figure, can be achieved. Now move on to our next process is short pinning process. To reagent the stand or to check the ability of the material, a short pinning process is used. A small particle of sand can be forced toward the metal to identify its ability or strength or hardness. Short pinning is a process used to induce superficial compressive stress and to modify the mechanical properties. The method consists of striking a surface with the projectiles, either it's metal, glass, or ceramic bits, at high speed, with sufficient force to create a plastic deformation. Each ball acts like a mini hammer. As we shown in figure, a small bit of particle, how it impact on the material can be shown. It compresses the surface on which its force or act. Our next process is coining process. We all know about the coining, the process of making coin known as coining process. It is same like embossing process, but instead of raising the numbers or alphabets, it is used for making coins. The process will be same. Coining is a metal working operation used to create raised surfaces and imprints in metal. Coining is relatively severe operation that the creative variation in metal thickness and metal thickness. Coining is a closed die forging process in which forging is done by placing the workpiece between the two shaped dies. The process may be done in hot and cold working condition, but predominantly a cold work is better because in the hot working there will be a chances of fin and rags, oxidation. In cold working there will be a neither chances. Switching process. Here we saw rod of one of it and diameter is reduced. To reduce the diameter with the help of mandrel or dye whenever it's required, known as swaging process. Swaging is a process that is used to reduce or increase the diameter of tube. Generally, it is not for increase; it is used for reduce the diameter. A swage is created by pressing the tube inside the die that applies compressive force, as shown in figure, by hammering radially. So it is used for generally radial cross section to reduce its diameter. Rotary swaging technology is mainly used to fabricate tubes in pipelines to reduce the diameter, rods for making a spindle, act as a reciprocating of the other processes. Our next metal forming is sandblasting process. It is similar as sound painting process, remove unnecessary surface with the help of peat particles, known as sandblasting process. Sandblasting is a process of smoothing and cleaning hard surfaces by forcing solid particles across that surface at high speed using compressed air. There are two kinds of sandblaster: suction type, also known as siphon, and pressure blast system. In generally soft material, suction type used, and on hard material, pressure type used. There are two basic kinds of sandblaster: blast cabinets and portable blaster. Here are figures shown on which a sand particle or bit are used, and at other end compressor with the help of both it impress on the surface where it require. Thank you, student. Thanks for listening me carefully.